Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let me just fix the camera as per usual. It has been quite a while, guys, but I definitely want to finish off Final Fantasy. So yeah, let's get back into it. Just want to set up the stream. We got our brother, he's probably busy healing, and we got Bahamut. So that's definitely some power I want to check out. Let's take a look. We've got some ability points, which you're definitely going to use. Is good. We've got the diamond sword, which I think I want to check out. And then we got Bahamut. Okay, cool. It's a bit slow, but that's what we'll use. Okay, not blown away. Okay, it's a bit faster. Okay, we're not doing the super. Okay, that's kind of crazy. What's the point of this? I'm not seeing. Okay, it's charging. Okay, so you got to dodge a bit and then you can run riot. Okay, let's do Mega Flare. And we are replacing. Okay, Phoenix is always there. I dig the wind. Now this one kind of just does slow down the game. Okay. Now I want Impulse. Okay, Flare Breath for sure. Oh, so you can have multiple things. Interesting. Not know that. Okay, I dig Satellite. We got Square Triangle. That one, that one. Of course, the ultimate. Not bad. I can dig it. I can dig it. So guys, give me a second. If you do want, you can check out the previous playthrough to be in the description below. There's always some admin when it comes to setting it up, but I think we are on our way. Okay. Cool. Assume there's a new weapon for us.
So, what'll it be?
Okay. I think we gotta get the bright burn.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay, reinforce. Gaia blade and it. Okay. I think we gotta get the bright burn. Sorry about that.
Not bad, if I do say so.
Some background noise. Cool. Okay, nothing's gonna help us with any of this.
Fine.
Change the sword. Appearance, weapon. Bright burn it is. Cool. Okay. Sharon, what do you want?
Clive. Fine purse weighing you down?
Oh, she can't really got much for me. Okay, good on resources.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way. Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I'm just not sure if I'm going to check out the next portion of the DLC.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Ability points, kind of cool.
You earned this. All done?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
Okay, as we're playing, we'll just sort those out.
What will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
Okay, inner heart, interesting. Okay, inner heart is basically the people that they care about. Okay, attendant, Olivier, the little kid, Ultima, of course. Hugo's dead. Ultima's still alive. Oh, interesting. Vivian, okay, that's Vivian. Ah, Sid is dead. Your uncle's still alive. Crazy mom is dead. Young boy, not sure what happened to him, kinda just disappeared. He's still alive. Okay, so he's tied to the icons essentially.
Study it well, Clive.
I think that's the one we gotta go take care of.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Thank you, my dear. I think this is probably one of the most fun aspect of the game is actually the underboard, which I definitely want to do once I'm all done. Not that I need the cash. Starto.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Starto, of course, Vibs.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Okay.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. Not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short,
Okay, so who do we need to kill?
It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Happy days, thank you, my dear. Let's go check out the historian.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Yep, a lot of death with it.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
Interesting.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Back to Otto we go.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
Don't forget Dallenhill. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Let's go have some fun. What is the plus sign so flipping far away? I gotta go check it out. It is going to irritate me.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered everything.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
It's a bit much, my dear. Okay, maybe it's where Missy was. At least I hope so.
All this fuss over a few dark cloud.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is,
What are you talking
you
about?
won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly
While
do
we're
you need
doing
for
the
this
main
filter?
mission, we can do some of this.
Nothing but Bomb Ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
Sure, I've killed
I
many of
take it
these.
that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day.
Okay.
Work on myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Yep. This guy's got a weird voice, in honesty. Okay, cheers, bud. Okay, so we gotta travel to a couple of places and kill some people. If there's any side quests, we'll sort it out as well. Yeah, everybody's kind of screwed at the moment with the dilemma surrounding okay, definitely want to go that far. Okay, we can travel to you afterwards since you are kind of close.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place.
Tons of weapons behind you to defend yourselves, but
I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid.
Okay.
And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Bit of attitude. Let's get this done.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Poor bastard. couldn't run because of the weight of his...
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself.
I don't recall Victor, but okay.
Talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Victor?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
Okay.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Come on, Lubor, tell me where they are.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Kill them.
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Very decisive.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
Or kill the bandits.
Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
This blade looks kind of stupid now that I'm seeing it like this.
Faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Let's get this done.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it.
Okay. Ooh, we're still in story mode, I guess.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I hope she did.
Merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Lots of talking.
It appears I have no choice but to do what little I can to defend what little we have. But I would not see any...
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
This is not Briar's Kiss. That was Briar's Kiss.
Fighting.
I know I bloody well.
Oh, damn.
Fucking thieving bastards.
The smallest jump ever. Oh my word. I'm losing the plot here. Map 1 with 0.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Redwings. You know of the 7 high houses? There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
Actually, I had some facial expressions, which is quite rare in this game.
That actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why that you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Okay.
Not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
Okay, let's go.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Okay, so you literally have to float around like this the entire time. And it takes forever to cast.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Okay. You on my side. Over. Okay, I'm a big boy. Okay. I'm so confused. Oh. Okay, let's find use for that.
Nice try.
It's like a picky. Oh, it still works, even in a different, interesting. It's not even going away. Nice.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Well done.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters.
United play in about
You fight
45 minutes back.
considerably better than you
So
act.
might want to watch the game.
I'll take that as a compliment.
And portion of the quest is complete. Okay. Do we go sort out side quests? Or do we continue the game? While we damn it.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs.
Give me to the statue.
A few days
Oh,
back.
there we go.
He offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Probably did. Yeah.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boglad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Interesting,
Can't
there's
imagine
no
there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen
combat cost for MK. That's one.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through? What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Could have earned yourself some coin if you were a tad bit nicer, but alas, you were not. Damn it, I got a bad feeling I gotta go back. Because all three missions could be on that side, if you know what I mean. I'm not digging this sword.
You need to pull that when there's
Gotta change it.
Do you have any fresh water?
Not for you.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh.
Ooh,
So you know
my back is killing me,
Clearly
guys.
you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Ah, damn, the errand boy.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market.
Damn it, I was wrong.
There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
It better not just be some wine. Okay, let's start at the top, work our way down, finish this off, and then we can carry on.
Well met. You're welcome anytime.
Please.
Okay, at last.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barclad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Barclad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
Quick, easy.
You've raised the price.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Okay, bro.
I showed you my path. What more do you want from me?
I haven't sold anything in days.
Me neither.
These pears are...
Please. A piece of fruit.
What's happened? God's forgive.
Damn, traveling is slow.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me.
No.
He said there's a cup of Gotan 66
Go get
with
some
your name
wine.
on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbrec.
From the Empire to Barclad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
All done.
Okay.
I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Yeah, maybe on our way back.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal. Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
Why am I not surprised?
What was that laughter?
hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Oh, epic. Nice. I like the combo attacks. Kinda cool.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me, if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Just make sure we got the next spot. Okay. Damn, this thing takes forever, man. I assume it's quite powerful. Yeah, we're done.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told them what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Okay. Okay, that's a bit irritating. I'll just take that off.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
No. Cancel. And just be a normal little creature. Cool if it's charged on its own. Yeah, okay, cool, gotcha. Where there's a small goblin, there should be some big ones.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. All yours, all yours, Torgal.
See if we can get it to 2 at least. Come on, Ice Lady, do your thing. There we go. Ooh, gets even faster. There we go. Don't hit me, don't hit me. What does this do? It should be crazy. Okay, we took out the big boy. What about the rest?
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bogland.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Nice touch to the story. I can deal with that. Let's go.
going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Are you serious? I better get a crap load of XP from this guy. Oh, he's taking the piss.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Kill!
Okay, got myself into the thing. Yeah, we're gonna watch it after this. I think it starts in the next, what, 15-20 minutes? No, no, no. Oh, gosh. What? Ah, damn it. Oh. Ooh, so as you do a dodge, it gets stronger. Kinda cool. Hopefully it's the end of that mission.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine. Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right.
End
Of
up
course.
dying.
And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my
Ramblings is 100% correct.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late.
Just kill him.
And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion.
Purchasing a companion.
Captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
Kill him.
I am afraid so.
Kill him.
And now,
Kill him.
my good
Kill
man,
him.
it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine.
Wow. That was painful. Just give me some XP, please. I need you to take it back to town.
And so ends a delightful day.
For you.
Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Come on, 1000 XP. None is good enough. Upheaval? Okay. I didn't really use that. But I'm back here. I'm so happy about that.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
People have so much emotion. Wow, 900 for that short mission. Damn. Okay. Last but not least. And then we can do Martha's and Northreach.
Do you have any fresh water?
Things fall apart. Kinda like that title. Could be the title of the stream.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66.
He lied.
If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Side quests. All good, all good. Okay, hand towards everything else that's left.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were
Okay, the
hundreds
game
of them.
just
Tried
started.
to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Let's do it.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
I hope so.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you? Them not. Not a chance.
That is my power so low.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Akashic. Level 33, interesting. Nice combo.
It's over.
I was waiting for some more enemies, but I'll take it. Don't think that's the last fight.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Okay, let's go get Wade. Or not?
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all!
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Okay. Let's go take these guys out. Keeping one eye on the game there.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Don't have a choice.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Just you can go like that. Okay, let's see where we go. These two. Damn, this guy's strong. Gosh.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
No, we don't need you. Let's finish this off, shall we? Okay.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
What I can tell you is that United are not playing that great. And this Bahama thing looks more like a freaking zonal attack.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Okay, so there's a bunch of creatures that have just gone into crazy mode.
Something's coming.
Which is what?
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Let's make the script showing. Okay, stronger than usual. Guaya playing dodgy. Shit's the wrong one. Okay, shit off. Gosh.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Okay, 2 out of 3. One more, boys. One more, boys. Okay. A scarf. I assume it's a weight scarf.
There's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware that your commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
That's kind of cool.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I will learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way. I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield.
Thanks, buddy. Where to? Okay, this is the last one. Damn, these side missions were long. No, not even side missions.
First we find Isabel.
It's more of like an interlude.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
And we're next.
I can't do it. I can't. But you can.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
Okay, getting a bit feisty.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Alcohol solves everything.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What I need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
Crazy.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right.
and a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family. They're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
That thing, it took off the captain's head.
What on earth?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
Damn, that's far away. Let's go on. Okay,
We
not
should
that
head
far.
for more.
I assume you have a plan?
Can I even exit this way? Yeah, okay.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Italian Jacobo.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Nice touch.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Damn it. Oh, combat. Keep it going. There we go. Keep it going.
Nice try.
Go, there we go. go. Oh, finally.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love.
Sure, buddy.
Include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Okay, guys. That looks to be most of the missions pretty much sorted.
Under control. For now, at least.
Okay, let's get to Otto, shall we? 'Cause damn, those missions took a while. Okay, guys, I am going to end the stream over there. Yeah, essentially it was just some quests, but we need to move things along because I definitely want to get into the DLC. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll probably be on, like I said, December's going to be a quiet month on the channel, but we will be on with some Mortal Kombat because Quan Chi is being released, and then also the Tekken demo. We've got to check it out. So stay tuned for that. Guys, have a good week, have a good evening, and catch you online. Cheers, guys. I haven't